Welcome back to MVA Today. I'm Samantha Simmons.
And I'm Mariah White.
It's now that time of the year when the juniors apply to be senior prefects. It's also that time of the year when there's only 30 days until graduation. Just saying. Anyways, we sent someone out to talk with Mr. Matos and our head prefect about those applications.
So, Mr. Matos, what is the application process for being a prefect?
Well, basically, the student had until last Friday, April 11th, to pick up the application, and they have to turn it in by Monday, April 21st, which is next Monday. And the way it works, they get the application, they fill it out, and then they bring it to our office, the Student Affairs Cottage. They can leave it with Ms. Bernetti, myself, or Mr. Urquhart, and we'll then review it. They'll go through an interview process with the assistant dean, the dean of students, and the dorm parents, and then the final decision will be done by Dr. Kesrain.
So, Julissa, what was the interview process like last year?
So first I picked up the application and I just filled it out, and I was very confident about all the questions and about my character, leadership-wise. And then the interview, I was not gonna lie, I was scared at the beginning because I saw all the dorm parents just sitting in the rec room. But then when they started talking, I just felt like I just went with it and just flow with the questions that they asked. So I was very straightforward. That's about my weaknesses, and I just said them, and they were pretty confident, pretty comfortable.
Thanks. Have you ever planned on going to sleep early and then 3 hours later it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you're still awake because of Snapchat, Twitter, or video games? Well, we all know that doesn't feel good the next day at school, but we thought we would share some of the effects of sleep deprivation on your mind and body.
Sleep is vital to your well-being, as important as the air you breathe, the water you drink, and the food you eat. It can even help you to eat better and manage the stress of being a high school student. People our age need about 9 hours of sleep each night to function best. Most teenagers do not get enough sleep. One study found that only 15% reported getting that required amount.
So are the consequences other than being tired at school?
Bad ones. Lack of sleep leads to everything from getting more zits and pimples, an inability to solve problems in class or on a test, make you more aggressive and hard to get along with, and a ton of other problems. So get some sleep and keep your head on straight.
Wow, that's interesting. I would ask if you're guilty of that, Sam, but we can tell by your sassy moods around the studio that you are sleep deprived.
What can I say? When you're such an important person, there's just no time for a good 8 hours every night. Hey, so have I mentioned there's only 30 days until graduation?
Yes, you did, Sam, but it's always nice to hear it. And although we'll have graduated and be gone in 30 days, there are still a lot of changes that will be taking place next year. One of those changes is that Mr. Prescott will be taking over the religion classes and CCC. So we went to Josie out to talk to our favorite almost former science teacher.
Hello, Mr. Prescott. We heard about that you're going to take over CCC for next year. Could you please give us more information about that?
Well, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm excited about doing CCC next year. When Mr. Ross spoke with me, didn't have to think about it long before I said I would do it. So it's my plans to do it and see that we can all have a good time together.
Well, it's really exciting. Could you please give us more information, like how are you planning to make it more interesting?
Well, I'm going to have a lot of conversation with students and hope that helps. I believe that we ought to have fun whenever we can, so we're going to try to infuse that with as much fun as we can. Maybe bring some global perspectives in. I don't know how that might work, but I want to build on Ms. Hotman's good work, and I'm going to have a conversation with Dr. Kessering here shortly, and hopefully he'll give me some good ideas as well.
Okay, so the last question is, other than CCC, what else are you going to plan to do?
Well, I'll still be teaching. Next year I will be teaching ethics, world religions, sociology, Old Testament is history and literature, and ecology. So I'll be just one more class in the science department. I'm glad to be doing that as well.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Prescott.
We haven't had a Man on the Street segment in a while because our man on the street, Dino, has been filming in China. Let's see some of the footage Dino has collected.
Today I just meet with my friend, and this is I wanted like a Chinese tradition or Sichuan traditional food. It's called the chuan chuan, and we picked up all those different kinds of food, like those chicken, beef, pork, something, and they're all different kinds. It's like a kind of like home barbecue, with the stick. When the pot gets started boiling, and you just pick out any food you want. And here, there's like a DIY sources, like sauce, I'm sorry, and put it in here. This is like a little egg something. Yes. And you just start eat, the flavor you will never forget. And this is one of the main road in Chengdu. You can see those buildings. And ahead of us is the Sichuan Technology Museum. And I'm heading to a store, one of like the commercial street to pick up my glasses. And this is how Chengdu looks like. Look, you can see the around. This is my city.
Now let's go to sports with Nicole and Patrick.
Last Monday, the JV baseball team played a last game against Apapa at home. On Tuesday, our varsity baseball Eagles played away against University High School and will play tonight against Bishop Moore at 7 p.m. at home. They will finish the season out tomorrow at home against the First Academy starting at 7 p.m.
Our track and field team competed in the Lake and Sumter County Championships earlier this month and last week in districts at Lake Highland Prep. Our Eagles finished in 5th place with both the boys and girls teams, but we crowned 4th district champions in the 5 events. Taj Malone for high jump, Franklin Agbasimir for triple jump and long jump, Sierra Hopkins for the 1600 metre race and Jessie Ware for the 800 metre race. This Friday they will compete in regionals at the First Academy of Orlando. Let's take a quick look at the team in action from the Lake and Sumter County Championships. Congratulations to Hans Hanley, Ryder Valaket, Jessie Ware and our own Conor Bergen for setting the new school record in the boys 4x800 metre relay.
Lastly, our ladies softball team hosts the district tournament tonight and tomorrow.
Before we wrap up sports, we need to go to Justin Bard, who helped me get into the spirit of last week's Masters golf tournament by working on the fine art of golf commentating. Roll the footage.
Look at the young golf god preps for the swing. A true champ. Up. He's testing the turf. What a professional. As he walks up, he's walking up closer. Oh, preps. Is the ball ready? What will he decide? Oh, he comes for the swing. Oh, what a champion swing, I say. What a champion swing. Watch as the young Evan Gafella preps for the chip. Will he make it in? We'll find out. Oh, look at the posture. Oh, that posture. Oh, what a professional chip. Oh, very close shot. Another day, another battle. At the Montverde Links Invitational. He goes for practice. This is it. Make it or break it. It's going. And it's good! It's good! Oh! Champion Evan Gafella!
Talking like that is incredibly addictive. Well, that's all for sports.
Thanks, guys. By the way, 30 days until graduation.
Every girl's worst nightmare comes to life when we see another girl wearing the same exact outfit as us. With that being said, imagine going to prom and finding out someone has the same dress as you. How do you handle that? How do you react? How do you go on?
With the rest of your life to pretend I don't care.
Mo, stop it with the show tunes already. Millie is over. Anyways, in case this happens to you, we'll show you some of the ideas we came up with to help you cope in your hour of need.
Oh, girl. Oh, no.
Really? Again?
Not again.
Oh
Come
my
here.
god.
Wow, foolproof plans right there.
Hey Sam, guess what?
What?
30 days until graduation.
Oh my god, no way! I'm so excited! Yay!
Well, that about wraps up things for this week's MVA Today. From myself and the rest of the students in the TV studio broadcasting course in the Stevens Media Arts Building, I'm Mariah White.
And I'm Samantha Simmons. Thanks for watching, have a good week on the Verd, and as always,
Go Eagles!